Hello, welcome to Spiritually Fine-Tuned. This reading is for Aries. What is up with you guys? I have done your spread. For your life change message, you have courage, self-care, motivation. Your angel message is what do you desire? Focus on service. And your chakra cards are guilt and perseverance. And while I was meditating on you guys' cards, I heard the song, Tell Me Something Good. Yeah, I heard that song for some reason. Tell me that you love me. And I went to pull the song up and I listened to the song and it said you won't put anything before your pride. The problem is you never been loved right. So I don't know who that's for, but I was like, oh my gosh, because when I was doing that, I felt some resistance. It's like you guys are resisting something. Maybe you're resisting growth, you're resisting change, you're resisting something that should be done. It's almost like blocking your own blessing. I don't know what it pertains to. I'm not going to tell you as if I know because I don't. But I'm feeling like it's centered around love. You've never been loved in a way that would help you feel comfortable obtaining this thing that you are trying to obtain, be it a person or a job or a thing. Maybe it's a home. You don't feel like you can afford it or you can get it because of where you come from. And for the I'm catching chills. What for the roadmap that you're on, it says come together. So it was amazing that when I was, it was like you've never been loved like you should. So you're afraid to come together with somebody, and it's three hearts right there, you know. The power of three, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. It goes from little, big to small, but you got to want it. Come together. It says, what do you desire? You got to desire it. You got to want to have it. Come together. So I'm going to finish your reading, but I just wanted to give you like a pinpoint on the feeling, the energy that I was feeling. Is like you're resisting something, but you need to come together with it. And it's okay. You shouldn't be afraid. Be not afraid. And on top of that, you have courage. Courage is about having that, taking that step. Now, you could be fearful, but it's overcoming that fear. It's not saying that you're not going to be fearful. Everybody walking this earth dabbles in fear and disappointment and regret, but it's about having courage to move past that. So you guys are being sprinkled with some courage this week. You know, it's okay. You're going to hear something good, but don't be afraid of it. In the middle, you have self-care, making sure that you take care of yourself, your responsibilities, and make sure that you love yourself enough to say, I can come together. When you have that self-care down pat, you have courage. You're like, you know what? I've been working on myself. I've been eating right. I've been handling my responsibilities the best I can. So I love myself enough to believe in myself, to believe I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. Self-care is just about putting you in the belief of self. Like they say, take care of yourself, take your medicine, eat healthy and all that. But the basis of it, it gives you the belief of self, the power of self, the power to say, I exist, I believe, I am. I am because he is. And you also have motivation. This is about being motivated. So right now you're in the center of having courage and motivation in between you. Like you're in the center of this reading, but it's about having courage in yourself and motivating yourself to say, I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. And then letting go of that resistance, that blockage. Be it feeling like you've never been loved right, or be it just holding on to your pride. Because I didn't know the song said you won't put anything before your pride. You probably should go listen to it. Rufus and Shaka Khan. I was like, what are these words? Because I never heard the song. I just know it just was saying, tell me something good. That's the only part I know. So whoever you around, like just tell them, hey, I don't want to hear nothing negative. Tell me something good. Tell me something good. That's all I want to hear. And it doesn't matter where you are or what's going on. Just keep saying to yourself, tell me something good. You ain't got to sing it just every time somebody say hello. It's just like, what do you want? If you ask instead of saying what they want, just be like, you got something good to tell me? Because I know I used to say that when I would feel down or feel any type of way, to lift myself up. When somebody would say something to me, I'd be like, you got something good to tell me? Because that's all I want to hear at this point. So it's just like, do you have something good to tell me? And that'll keep them from saying anything that ain't good, child. I learned that lesson too. Okay, so that's what you're dealing with internally. Loving yourself, trusting yourself, and having courage and motivation within yourself. Now on the outside, you have, what do you desire? It says you now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires, meaning being true to you. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. So you got three hearts. What do you desire in your heart of hearts? What do you desire? That's a beautiful card. Come together. Come together with yourself even. You know how we have to have mind, body, heart, and soul. We have to be all the way aligned within ourselves to be able to receive anything. And then it says focus on service. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this situation and giving and receiving in every situation. Wait, I said that wrong. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. So focus on service. Whatever you do, focus on service. Make sure that whatever you're doing is serving your highest good and serving others around you. Make sure it's making you happy. Like I said, when they call, say, tell me something good, please, because it's giving and receiving for you and them, and making sure that it's joyful. That card says joyful, being happy about it. And you also have guilt. So this card is about saying that, listen, I can't give you no more than I have for myself. But you don't have to feel guilty about it. It's about saying, listen, I've lost out in life before. And that may be where your pride come from or your resistance come from. Because you're like, I've lost out on life before. So I have to protect me. And we get to that point where we feel like I'm doing the best that's for me. And that is okay. But I think Spirit is saying right now, you blocking yourself from, because they've seen your hurt. And they're trying to give you something better. They want you to come together at this point. So if you've been in this guilt mode where you're like, wait a minute, I got to look out for me, because if I don't, I'm going to be the last, the last one standing. I'm going to have to pick up the pieces for you and everybody else and then forget about me. But Spirit is saying, go beyond that. It's time to persevere. Get that out of your mind. And this is Aries reading. I think you guys are one-minded. You guys are like the one, like the self. Like, oh, and then you got self-care. Okay, because you guys are like the self. Like, it's all, not that it's all about you, but you're like, I'm not finna, well, yeah, it is always all about y'all. Not to be mean, though, but not in a way that's condescending. It's in a way that I have to make sure I'm okay. Like, I have to make sure I'm okay because nobody else has been there. That's why I said you must have never been loved, but it is okay to persevere and open your arms up. And if you see, in this guilt card, it's a person behind them, right? And she's over there by herself, taking care of herself, and it's like, you got to take care of yourself and I'm going to take care of me. Boundaries, And right here in Perseverance, they're actually coming together. And it is okay. She's like, okay, I can let go of my rags. I don't know if there's a rag. I'm going to pretend it's a rag. I'm going to let go of my rags and put on my nice silk dress and come together with you. And it's two women. It could be your sister. It could be your mother. It could be another man. It could be a relationship partner. It could be anything. But Spirit is saying you need to persevere and move past your own ways of seeing things and your own restrictions and your own blockages, because you deserve to have that bond. Look at that intimacy, that union. I don't know if they're kissing or not, but it is so intimate. And it's like, who doesn't want that? You can have that. You can obtain that. And it doesn't have to be a partner. It could be a business that's just so intricate, so calm, so peaceful that you make other people feel like this. And it's not all that sloppy kissing, because I really can't stand when people do that. But that ain't got nothing to do with this reading. But it's intimate. And it's beautiful, and it's not overdoing it. It's not, whatever you do, you're not going to overdo it. Like, don't be afraid that you're going to mess up or have some type of backlash, because you are not. This is allowing you to have courage and motivation. And plus, what's in your heart? Something in your heart is desiring something that you're afraid to go after, because you're like, all I got is my pride. No, tell me something good. Let them tell you something good. Don't be afraid of good things coming to you in bountyfuls from other people, good relationships. Don't be afraid of that coming together and think that somebody's going to take from you. It ain't the season for that. It's the season to let go. Like when I was doing your reading, you guys got some hesitation or some restrictions or some blockages somewhere, be it your mind, your body, your relationships, somewhere in you. Something that you're thinking is not allowing you to just flow. See, this card says flow. Swim in a constant stream of bliss. Don't you want that? You can have that. I'm feeling more peaceful now than it don't wore off. You can have that. You can have that. It says your soul desires only. See, I talk about your mind, your heart, and your soul. Mind, body, heart, and soul. And it's in the cards for you. All Spirit is trying to do is get you aligned as one. Since you guys want to be the Aries, which is the self. Mind, body, heart, and soul. But it's about coming together with another to experience their mind, body, heart, and soul to help you out. You don't have to be afraid. It looks like it's a crown in those hearts. Yeah, it's a crown. It's a golden heart. It's a crown. It's like having that perfect balance. It's like having that royalty, having that love, just having that peace, either in business or anything. That's the number 8. I think that's the number of beginnings. So all you have to do is come together. This is your roadmap. It's calling you to come together. And like I said, this is your internal. This is what's going on internally. Courage. You're dealing with yourself. Trying to have courage and motivation and making sure that you love yourself enough to complete your assignments or to handle a relationship and to be responsible with it. And the outside factors that are affecting you is you having that perseverance and moving away from this guilt mentality of I have to always take care of me, or the guilt mentality of thinking that no one is going to be as loving to you as you are to them, or as loving to you as you are to yourself, and knowing what you truly desire and being capable of receiving, being accepting of it. That's the word. Being accepting of it and focusing on service, because whatever it's doing is leading you to this one place, and that's serving others joyfully, serving spirit joyfully. So for the next week, you need to just say, tell me something good. Even if you want to ask God, God, tell me something good. Spirit, tell me something good. People too, when they call your phone, you go to work, look at everybody and smile, say, tell me something good. What good happened to you today? That's serving God without you even knowing. That's allowing people to testify to you, thus lifting the Father up. But your focus is on tell me something good, being able to receive the love that you've never had and being able to even show it. Maybe you don't show love the way you feel it, but you desire to. It's like, I wish somebody could understand I have a big heart. I'm not all mind and body. You know, I got a big heart. So whatever it is, your song is tell me something good. Your week is about having courage and believing in the good things of life. That's what I say. Believing that good can happen to you. Believing that you can share and not be to believing that it could be a community effort, a family effort, a relationship effort, and it still can be good. So that's your reading, Aries.